well by
first leg Peter to throw first. Game on.
Everts in that one.
Yeah, experience won the day in that one. And you mentioned that record. Yes, Peter Wright has beaten Stephen Bunting more times than Bunting has beaten him. However, they've met 15 times. Wright has won 8 of those. It's a draw in the Premier League. But all of those games have come since Peter Wright has been at darts top table, if you like. First meeting was in 2013 in the UK Open.
45.
Well, Peter Wright kicked off his quest for a second European Tour crown of 2017 with a 6-3 win over Mark Webster yesterday.
125.
Broken leg 5 for a 3-2 lead and never really looked back. He had a 1-2-1 checkout in that 5th leg as well. Once again, the average was around about 98. He didn't blitz the averages in Hildesheim either. Not one single match where he averaged over 100 or over 98.5 or so. 98.6 yesterday, so yet more consistency from the number 2 seed here.
Yeah, well, that's the difference, isn't it, between a lot of the players on the tour. Anyone can go up and hit a massive average one game, but certain players find a way to win however they're playing. And Peter Wright is one of those these days. The journeyman who's become a world beater.
Yep. And we talked about his prospects yesterday of becoming the world number 2. He's currently number 3 on the order of merit. He's hunting down Gary Anderson, and that may well happen. Well, who knows? Maybe in the next year or so.
100.
He's
require 100.
Certainly had a brilliant start to 2017. Won more titles than Michael van Gerwen. UK Open champion. Winner in Hildesheim at the end of last month as well. Peter Wright here looking at double 10. Sorry.
60. Stephen, you require.
Yeah, it was going for 2 tops to complete the 100 combination.
Sorry, just lost track of where I was there for a moment or two, as I was whittering on.
Well, Peter Wright knows exactly where he is when he comes back to the ocker here. Taking aim at top 59. To take the first leg.
Peter, you require 40.
Well, now he is looking at tops for the first leg.
Game show on the first leg.
And there it is.
And all right, second leg, Stephen to throw first.
Talked about Stephen Bunting's
140.
disappointments of late yesterday in fairly extensive detail, but came through against Everts. Just wonder what you can put that down to, the fact that Stephen Bunting just doesn't seem to be firing at all of late.
97.
5 first-round defeats he suffered in Players' Championship events this year. Fell at the first hurdle at the UK Open as well.
100.
Did win 1 match in Hildesheim.
Yeah, it's a curious one because we know that Stephen Bunting is class. He hasn't reached a quarter-final
85.
since October last year, a Players' Championship event in Barnsley. Looking to reach his first last 8 place for the best part of 6 months.
100.
James Wade is the man who lies in wait for the winner of this match. Once again, there we saw another illustration of the huge popularity, of the huge esteem that Peter Wright is held in
100.
wherever he goes in Germany.
Stephen to require 160.
Yeah, I think he's the most popular player here. Now, Stephen Bunting, will he go for it? He did.
136.
See more and more players going for the bullseye even though their opponent can't go out. Phil Taylor kind of led the way, not doing that in years gone by, but even the power will fire for the ball these days. What the problem is, it only gives you 2 darts at double when you return.
And Peter Wright on the verge of a potential break here, and he needs double 12 to secure that break of throw.
Game shown the second leg.
Just a little illustration there for Stephen Bunting
Game on.
about where the differences lie here at the moment.
Yeah, sometimes safety first. No guarantee he would have hit with 3 darts at double, but
45.
You might just be thinking now, maybe I should have laid up there.
Well, I'm sure Stephen Bunting's game plan would have been just to hang in there
for
as long as possible.
180.
Maybe that's the moment he needed just to get himself going once again here.
Well, that's the first of the match. Wright is looking to follow immediately with the second.
140.
Very inviting, wasn't it? But he couldn't find the treble target with a third dart. Can Bunting find with a fourth and a fifth? Oh, just wide of the wire.
95.
Good response to being broken, though.
Certainly is. But all well and good, posting big numbers, as you say, but needs to just finish things off
44.
at the business end of legs here, does Stephen. He was punished in the last leg, but it could be another big visit here from him as well. And it's another 180 from Stephen Bunting in this third leg.
80.
Potential 11 darter for him here.
This is brilliant from Bunting, and when he's at his best, you know, when that first dart finds a treble, the
40.
following two often follow.
46.
Well, he's got a lot of breathing space here. Double
Game
16,
shot,
no
the
pressure
third
on that
leg.
one whatsoever.
Stephen Bunting,
And it
full
is
flag, Stephen,
an
the front
11
first.
dart break of
Game
throw for
on.
Stephen Bunting. That's more like it.
Oh, I like it indeed. Superb leg of darts from Stephen Bunting, cancelling out the early break from Wright. And Mark Webster did give
84.
Peter Wright something to think about yesterday, threw some excellent darts himself despite his problems. And that leg there, you see, really enhancing Bunting's average.
100.
Crowd playing their part once again today. A virtual full house once more.
81.
Very close to the full house yesterday. I think we've got a few more inside today. They were snaking around the block, weren't they, when we arrived earlier this morning?
Snaking round the block. Like it, Rob, like it.
100.
Again, inadvertent. Keep doing that.
Well, let's see if they play the part in the next game as well, because Stefan Zietman takes on the Aussie Simon Whitlock. Now, Simon Whitlock used to be the darling of German darts fans, didn't he, before Peter Wright emerged?
Yeah, that mantle has well and truly passed on. He's still a very popular figure in this part of the world, though.
Not
but
today.
He's not going to be the darling of German darts this afternoon. Stefan Zietman, the sole surviving host nation qualifier, still involved here in the last 16, making his maiden European Tour appearance.
Well, he's taken on the Wizard, but he seems to have cast a spell on his previous two opponents. Andrew Gilding was very, very poor in the first round, and Joe Cullen, who he's since found out that he maybe was affected by some kind of virus or something before he played. He wasn't well during the game.
87. Stephen can require 136.
Well, Wright has a sniff of an opportunity here to break back straight away.
100.
But Bunting is down to double 18.
It's another decent leg, but Wright has the chance to break if he can go out in 15. Needs a treble. 18's the shot.
Game shot and a full flag.
Well, that will really, really hurt
Peter Wright. Fifth leg,
Stephen
Peter
Bunting.
to throw first. Game on.
Just a very measured, a very controlled approach by Peter Wright. Bunting was waiting in the wings on double 18, but he didn't get the opportunity. Peter Wright, ruthless, and just displaying all his talent there with a 114 checkout for a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, ruthless. Right, that's the right word, Rob. Body blow for Bunting. Can he hit back again? Again!
Well, there's still a bit of life here in Stephen Bunting. The problem was when he was throwing first in the last leg, he started off sluggishly, or by comparison, sluggishly. And again, we talk about it time and time again. It's all about consistency. And whenever Stephen Bunting does manage to raise his game, Peter Wright is pretty much equal to it as well. And that's why he's a champion. That's why he's had such a successful start to 2017. That's why he's number 3 in the world.
Yeah, he's got gears, Peter Wright. And just as Bunting
97.
threatens to break back immediately, Wright gets himself down to a reasonable finish, just 10 points greater than the one he's just taken out.
85. Pay do you require 124?
Well, Bunting again has a sniff on 102, but can Peter Wright, having taken out 114, take out the 124 this time? He's looking at treble 18 for the bullseye. And he's found the treble 18, so ball for a 4-1 lead for Peter Wright. Outside the green stuff.
Well, that would have been brutal
82.
for the Bullets.
Saving you
Could have gone 25 with the last dart in the previous shot to give himself a 2-dart leg, but he is going to get a dart at double 16.
70. Peter, you require
And that could be the
42.
difference between keeping this game going or finding himself facing a seemingly insurmountable task.
Yeah, it's again an illustration of the fine
Game
margins
shot on the
between
fifth leg.
success and failure.
Ain't all right.
Stephen Bunting finds himself 4-1 down, but the deficit could have been narrower. In fact, you could argue it could have been much, much closer indeed in favour of Bunting. But he is in
96.
grave danger here of suffering a fairly emphatic defeat. He needs to hold his throw here. Make no mistake about that.
Yeah, this has become a must-win leg now for Stephen Bunting. But Peter Wright,
He's in the mood, isn't he, today?
yeah, he does not want to take it. He does not want to give Bunting a sniff in this match. Took an 11-dart leg for Bunting to get one on the board.
57.
It's a long day, this final day of a European Tour event. It's an arduous day, and Peter Wright may well be conserving some energy here. A fairly swift match could be in store for him. Let's not write Bunting off just yet, though. Peter Wright looking to post.
100.
Well, another biggie. It's just a ton, but again, he has a cushion here on the Bunting throw. Bunting has to respond in kind again.
100.
And that might not be enough. He needed a bit more than that, you feel. Peter Wright should get down to a finish first, I say that.
Last start. Saved that visit, but Bunting can take a little bit of comfort from that, because if he can fire in a big one, he becomes favourite for the leg again.
140.
Needs Wright to miss, and then he needs to do his stuff.
Now then, Peter Wright, this for a 5-1 lead. Ooh, loosener.
Well, if Wright doesn't hit a treble,
45.
should give Stephen Bunting a lot of
require
confidence
108.
to go and attack this 108. Great guide. Oh, and he couldn't get underneath it, just
60.
rested it alongside. So Wright,
Peter, you require 96.
no guarantee of getting a dart double from this either.
No guarantee whatsoever, but Peter Wright will look to give him some sort of guarantee.
He has got a dart at tops.
Game
And
shot
again
on
he's
the
taking it
sixth
out.
leg. Peter Wright. 7th
Brutal.
leg, Peter to throw first.
From Peter Wright,
Game on.
absolutely brutal on the finishing.
Just couldn't tell whether that dart had landed inside the double 18 bed when he fired it up, but my oh my, what a finish that was. Double finale for Peter Wright, and everything is just going according to plan now.
125. $96. $140.
All right.
140.
Closing in then on our quarter-final clash with James Wade this evening. Will be the world number 3 against the world number 5. And two of the best finishers in the game.
54.
Peter Wright probably on this showing
133.
slightly higher level of performance than James Wade needed to put in. And he's going to lay up here and force Stephen Bunting into taking out 132 to stay alive.
So treble 19. Back for the bullseye, but he misses the treble 19 anyway.
64.
And Peter Wright here with what looks
52.
like a fairly routine checkout of 52 compared to what he's done so far today. 2 goes at double 16 for the match and a 6-1 win. 1 dart in hand. Bunting is hoping beyond hope that he misses, and he still needs a lot more besides.
Requires 68.
And Bunting at least has the chance here to extend the match by at least 1 leg. Double 2 though he
64.
needs. And that is just another illustration of the sort of match that Stephen Bunting's had today. He's just not capitalised on the chances when they have come along. And Peter Wright just leaps into the quarter-finals this evening at the Happy Bet German Darts Masters.